What's up guys, and welcome to Web Education's daily tech tips. In today's tech tip, you're learning how to hide your Facebook photos. Now, photos on Facebook might be public or only visible to your friends, or they could be completely private depending on what privacy setting they have. So for this video, I'm going to be using two different Facebook accounts. This, my main Facebook account, and then I also have this dummy Facebook account that I'll be using to show that my photos are actually either hidden or unhidden on Facebook. Now back to my main Facebook account, I want to go to my profile, and then under profile, I'll click on photos to see my photo situation on my Facebook account. Now, in your photos section, you have three subsections, which are photos of you, your photos, and albums. Now, the photos of you section mainly comprises of photos added to Facebook by other people, and then they maybe tagged you in those photos, and that's why they appear in your profile under photos of you. You can check any image. For instance, I'll just click on the first one there, and you can see it was uploaded by this user, but then that user tagged me, as you can see, and that's why it's visible in my profile. Any other photo I can look at, for instance, I can look at this one. You can see it was uploaded by this user, and then they tagged me, and those are the photos that appear in your photos of you section. Now, if you want to hide any photos in the photos of you section, the best you can do is to probably untag yourself from those photos, and then they won't be associated with your Facebook account, and they'll no longer appear in the photos of you section of your account. But then that's something you cannot reverse later. For instance, I'm going to go and look at this photo, for instance, uploaded by this user. So click on this menu and then select remove tag, and it says you won't be tagged in this photo anymore. This photo will no longer appear in your timeline. It may appear in other places like newsfeed or search, which is fine. So click OK, and you can see the tag has been removed. Now I can go back to my dummy account and search for my profile, and then go to photos, and then under photos of Chris, you should be able to see that that photo has actually disappeared from my profile. That particular photo has disappeared from my profile, and that's how to hide photos in the photos of you section. Now I'm gonna go back to my Facebook profile and go to the next step, which is your photos. Now these are mostly photos, actually these are photos you personally have uploaded to Facebook, either by sharing or by deliberately uploading, but these are photos you have uploaded to Facebook. Now with photos in this section, all you need to do to hide them is simply change the privacy setting. Now I'm gonna go ahead and choose one random photo like this one, click on it, and then go to the menu, and then go to edit audience. I can edit audience because I uploaded this photo, so go to edit audience and then choose only me, which means only I can see this photo. And with that done, I can go back, and you can see since I'm logged into my Facebook account, I can see this photo. Now I'm gonna go to the other dummy account and go to Chris's photos, and you can see that particular photo has disappeared from my list of photos. It's completely hidden now, not deleted, still in Chris Munir's Facebook account, but it's hidden. Alright, going back to my Facebook account. So you can do that individually for any Facebook photo that you want to hide. Now the last section is album, and this has basically put all your photos into different albums. You have an album for profile pictures, which is generated automatically by Facebook. Even cover photos is generated automatically by Facebook, but these other albums are albums I created myself. Now you can choose to have all the photos in a specific album hidden, and to do that, all you need to do is change the privacy setting of the album and set it to only me or to completely private, and those photos in that album, actually the entire album, is going to be hidden from Facebook. Now choose any album like this one. So I have 4 photos in this album. I can choose to either add more photos or remove photos from this album, but then I can change the privacy setting of the full album. For instance, in this album called Away, simply click on this privacy setting right here. You can see it's currently public by default, so I'm going to click on it and then choose the privacy setting to only me, which means that album is going to be completely private, and that icon changes into a locked padlock, which means it's completely locked from the public. And with that done, I'll simply go back to my dummy account just to confirm that, reload the page, go to albums, and you can see that particular album has disappeared. It's completely hidden from Facebook. It's still there. If you go back to my original Facebook account, go back to photos, go back to albums, you can see the album is still there, but it's completely private, which means it's completely hidden. Now, if you want to choose several photos from your photo roll or from your photo section and hide them, you can go ahead and create a new hidden album. For instance, I'll just go to albums and then create a new album. I'll give the album a name, call it private stroke hidden photos. There you go. And before I post this album, click on the privacy setting and choose only me, which makes it completely private or completely hidden. And then I'm gonna go ahead and post that album. Now it's currently empty, no photos in it. You can see I've created it right here, private stroke hidden photos. That's the name of the album. And you can see the privacy setting is only me. Now if I go back to photos and my photos, now I can choose at this point any photo and move it to that private album if I want to hide the photo. For instance, if I want to move this one, simply click on this pen icon at the top here and go ahead and select move to another album, and then choose whatever album I want to move it to. I want to move it to this private album to hide it, so click on move photo, and that photo is going to be moved from the camera roll into that hidden album. Now it's still going to be here because it's my photo and my account, but any third party will try and look at that photo. For instance, we go here and see that that photo has completely disappeared, but it's still there. I can go to my albums, but I can't see the new album because it's a hidden album and this is not my Facebook account. Going back to my Facebook account, I can see albums, my hidden album, my new hidden album is right here, and the photo is right there. And that's basically how to hide photos on Facebook. Thanks for watching. You can leave your comments and questions down below. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more tips. Until the next one, my name is Chris, and I'll talk to you guys soon.